Braden stood, unmoving, along the sandy Scarborough coastline, utterly oblivious to the brisk June winds of the North Sea as they whipped through his thick hair. The loathsome vision of Abigail in Grant's arms glared before him, and he squeezed his eyes shut, hoping to dissolve the memory. He strove for control, taking deep, cleansing breaths of the cool sea air. Rage, stronger than the currents, surged through his powerful body. His anger was certainly not directed at Abigail, for she meant nothing to him and never had. Their betrothal had been a farce, a business transaction, conceived by their parents when Braden was 12 years old and Abigail a mere babe. Both the Sheffields and the Devons had been enthused at the prospect of a future mating of their wealth and noble lineage. After all, it would be the perfect match. It hadn't happened that way. Braden had grown up independent and intense, devastatingly handsome, yet indifferent to his striking good looks, and totally unimpressed by his own wealth and social position. He was a man of strong principles and even stronger loyalties, and he expected those loyalties to be returned. Abigail had grown up spoiled and shallow, consumed with vanity and greed. By the time Abigail had reached a marriageable age, it was clear to Braden that he could never find happiness with her, much less love her. With a muttered oath, Braden picked up a stone and hurled it out to sea, watching the waters envelop it in their rough wake. Having discovered the pleasures of the flesh when he was but 14, he had since explored all of passion's avenues with countless eager, vapid females. They had quickly fallen into two types: those who wanted to bed him for his virility and sexual allure, and those who wanted to marry him for his fortune. It was no secret into which category Abigail fell. She coveted the enviable position that accompanied marriage to the Duke of Sherburgh. In truth, Braden felt nothing but contempt for Abigail Devon. But being a realist and respecting his duty to provide Sherburgh with a proper heir, Braden had actually contemplated fulfilling his parents' wishes and marrying Abigail, until he had found her with Grant.